What's up, my beautiful bros? Maine-iac here with another Destiny video. I know it's been a little while since we've actually done a legit Destiny video, but we're back at it again because in 1 week, 7 days, the Destiny 2 beta drops early for the PS4. Day after that, Xbox, which is next Wednesday, and then the open beta will be 3 days after the PS4, which would be next Friday. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Heroic Strike with Solar Burn, Specialist, and Fresh Troops. Let's get in there. And we are going to talk about what we not necessarily everything we know about Destiny 2, but what we hope that there will be at least in the beta. Just some things that we might be able to experiment on a little bit to see if they need changing or not. Whether there will be a lot of discussion is yet to be seen, because talking to myself, if the other people can hear me, they're gonna think I'm crazy, so I might try to limit it. But I will try to be as informative as I can, and hopefully my opinions won't seem as ignorant. Anyway, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, leave a comment down below if you want to see anything else Destiny related, or let me know if you're excited for the Destiny 2 beta, and I'll see you guys
Even
in
as you led the
the
assault
video.
on the dreadnought, a powerful take.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's get going. Finally loaded in. We don't need you, Mark. We don't need you, Mark. You're a quitter. And we don't need quitters. We need champions. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. First thing I want to see, if it's in the actual beta itself, is the locked loadout system. I want to experiment with it a little bit, see if it's more of a hindrance or not, and see if it needs changing. That's going to be a big one, because the concept of a locked loadout is already so much different than Destiny. Because even right now, let's say I'm here, and then later on I'd be like, oh, let me equip a rocket because that's better suited. It makes me plan ahead a lot more. But I think to counteract that, what they're going to have to do is, at least for nightfalls and stuff like that, where you don't necessarily know what strike you're going into, they're gonna have to make it so you know exactly what strike you're going into, or at least give you a grace period of where you can switch. Because let's say I spawn in a nightfall, I don't know who's the enemy, if it's like Vex, Cabal, or Hive, or whatever. I'm going to need that slight information so I can be like, oh, I have a weapon who's better suited for Hive, or this is a long range orientated strike, let me grab my sniper, or something like that. So I feel like that's going to be a necessary thing. Have a grace period, or at least have it to where people are going to know what they're getting into first. Oh, right up here. I'll get it. Other than that, one thing I'm super excited for, that I'm not sure how it's going to work, is the new weapon system. I personally originally didn't like it because it seemed like it was catering more to the PvP elitist than anything else. Because it's like, oh my god. But I think overall, for the balance of the game, it will be easier to balance. And you don't need special and heavy ammo boxes, so that's also nice. Granted, it's very, that part of it, it's very minor, but yeah, I appreciate it. Hey. Yeah, that's all. I do think it's nice in the sense that you could have a scout rifle and an auto rifle in the Crucible, because I've gone into maps where switching back and forth, you get into engagements where you're like, okay, this auto rifle fucking sucks, so you switch to a scout rifle, but then you're immediately getting into engagements where your scout rifle sucks. You just keep switching, and it's just awful. So I do like that. Granted, in Crucible, you don't really always use your heavy and special a lot, unless it's like Mayhem. Hello. You're an ass. Okay, what else do I want to see in the beta? I want to see if they use that teleportation pad concept a lot more that they introduced in, I believe, Crossroads and the Black Garden mission, because there's not a lot of strikes that use it, especially the launch kind of pad in Crossroads. I was kind of upset that we didn't get to see that style of mapping used a little more. Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to block you. Hey. What else? The new PvP modes that are going to be out. I hope to see more of a domination style one. I know that's what basically zone control is, but slightly more domination style. I'd also like a kill confirmed mode that's a little edited. I know supremacy's already here, but I feel like it's I don't know. Just it doesn't need major changing, just a little fixing. I don't know how I would fix it either. Maybe add like a hardpoint kind of game mode where you instead of like salvage where you have to capture, like stand on the relic and capture it, you actually just gotta stand in a zone and hold it for so long. Like basically like Control, but one at a time. Maybe do like a hard mode, like a hardcore mode. Like Trials, where it's elimination, except for you can't regen health or anything. Like basically it's exposure in Crucible. That'd be sweet. I need a hide. I'm about to die. Can't miss my ride, because my heavy ammo can't fucking reload. That's taken care of. Now that I think about it, I know the Destiny 2 beta is not going to have a lot. It's going to have the first couple of story missions, I believe. A strike and
The beast is close.
a little bit of Crucible. I'm kind of interested in the locked loadout system that's apparently going to be in Destiny 2. I do think it's much more balanced, but I also think it gives you less to do. Because instead of farming a perfect roll or waiting for that perfect roll to come up for like weeks at a time, you're just like, hey, this weapon has this perk, boom. I was kind of hoping they'd have more of a Battlefield Call of Duty system where each gun will have like attachments, like an extended mag attachment, not like necessarily a perk, and it just got sniped in the head. Like an ACOG scope or a thermal scope or something like that. Like, not perks you unlock by leveling up, but like, I guess that's, now that you think about it, the system's kind of the same. I guess it is about the same. But also it like changes the looks of the gun. Like the scope does change. Maybe add more like suppressors to the guns. That'd be cool. I know that's extremely minor right there. Other than that, maybe bring back like heroic mode and normal mode and stuff like that. Make more playlists for strikes and stuff.
Do not let Maine-iac dominate
Make elemental burn or negative perks less of a focus. And maybe change up all the perks that you have on heroic strikes and nightfalls and stuff like that. Like not necessarily change the ones that are already there, but add more. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to go like a few weeks, like 4 or 5 weeks without having exposure twice or match game twice. I'm just a crazy dude. I'm happy to see what it brings. I should be streaming the actual, like, day of release also, depending on how long the download takes. I do not plan for that, just because I do not know. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm gonna stream the night of release and have the download take all night, and then I won't be able to. What's this? I do want that golden medal, so I'm gonna be killing all the ads, but it looks like the other people are focusing boss. Wow. Get him off this fucking solar burn. Nice, nice. Oh, you put the bubble up, you bitch. Oh, I'll get you in a second, bro. There you go. There, that should help. I'm excited. 1 week. I've been waiting for this for a while. Should be good. I hope the opening story isn't as opening mission isn't as bland as the original, where it's just like, oh no, hey, you've been dead for forever. Guess what? Help me out. I didn't like that because it took so long compared to the rest of the game to unlock your grenade ability and stuff like that. Stuff that you needed. It took a decent while to actually get a second and third weapon in that game. In this game. I am about to die. No boost. Destroy that for them. Destroy that. Destroy the captain. I'm hoping where it is the beta, it does give you all 3 weapons to start, just to give you a sense of how that works. If you have to grind out those 3 weapons, that's gonna suck. And no standard weapon to start out would also be nice, like no Kavastov for everyone. I think I should give you a choice of what kind of class of weapon would you like to start out with. Like, do you want to start out with a sub? You want to start out with a scout, or auto, or pulse? Give you that choice. I like that.
Malak's power over the Blight was impressive.
Nice. But we will see.
You are a credit to the tower,
I don't know quite what will be there, but we shall see.
Did she just,
like I said, I'm pretty pumped. Probably gonna do, depending on how much there is in it actually, I'll probably plan on doing a video on it every day. Not every day, but maybe every other day, like the 18th if I can, maybe 19th, 20th, something like that. I'm not gonna neglect the Overwatch videos or anything like that as well. Or like the free games I do or anything like that. But it will be probably more Destiny 2 beta focused. 45 medals. Yay. Anyway guys, if you have any opinions on Destiny 2 beta, or if you're excited for it to come out, or anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.